What's the future of software developers in an age of AI coders? So let's start with when you look at AI, what AI is, what artificial intelligence is more like a calculator in the past, or like more like a calculator for common sense. That's just it, a calculator. So what that means is that it still needs most likely humans to actually get something done. So that being said, is software development is way more than just coding. Looking at my startup, I have used 9 programming languages to build the various aspects of my application. 9. That's 9. And then to be very sincere, some of those languages were big mistakes, very very big mistakes. If I had done some deeper research, I'd have used something that was better. But if it was AI, if I had AI at my fingertip at that moment, I would have jumped, I would have gone faster, moved ahead of the curve, and then know that okay, fine, I'm being guided by by a tool who does these low level tasks. So that's what AI is supposed to be for, low level tasks. It's not going to replace developers. Developers should be in no way be threatened. But one thing I would say for sure is that because of AI will make work so fast. So what you're going to see is that it will be in my opinion, I believe the cost to develop applications is going to reduce because of the speed you're going to take to build the application, the level of the I would say the level of dependency on just one person is also going to reduce because AI should be able to understand, so it should be able to read already existing code, identify what it does, and like extend the functionalities of the app. So yes, I don't think coders should should be bothered or should be threatened. Instead, they should know how to use it for their advantage. And you should know how to use it to get the job done. So what that means is that as a software developer, this the amount of time it takes you to do one project might also be the same time it takes you to do 3 projects. So which means two things. If the price of software development goes down, it means you're going to need like maybe 2 or 3 times the amount of jobs to have your current pay. Or if it doesn't go down, what that means is that you can pick up 3 more jobs to earn more amount of money, which makes perfect sense. And I really, really wish that's where it's going to. Um, on the other hand, they say according to this Nvidia CEO, he said we should go for domain expertise rather than learning how to code. And also it made perfect sense because like I said, AI, oh mind you, I'm making predictions for the next 5 to 10 years. In 5 years, I see AI handling the low level tasks. When I say low level, what that means is that low level tasks keeps growing. For example, you have an application, it selects the programming languages to use, the kind of database for you to use. It's going to select the servers and everything. For example, oh, that reminds me, people think AWS is cheap, but bro, it is not cheap. If you know how to use Linux, as is a if you can use virtual private servers built off of Linux, AI will assist people in doing all of those Linux tasks because it's going to help people reduce costs, mostly bootstrap startup, because the fees AWS charges is outrageous. So that aside, it makes perfect sense to actually just study domain knowledge in the sense that if you're going to build, say, a mobile app for an educational brand, focus more on delivering the service itself. That's in terms of providing more value. For things like the tech stack should be handled by the AI. So over time, obviously, at this beginning stage, software developers are still needed. Maybe 5 years down the line, it could just be like, oh, this is the code for my app. I want these functions, get it done. You might have a couple of bugs here and there, but I believe that within 5 to 10 years from now, I kind of like strongly believe that AI we have gotten to the stage where it can read a code, analyze the code, and extend the functionality. So if you have say a startup all you have to do is focus more on what they're delivering. Now, a downside to this is that the knowledge, as is basic coding knowledge, will be spread everywhere. Like I said, it might crash the pay brackets because they will need less developers. Developers will be less in demand, but they will need a higher form of creativity. They will need to be able to solve problems. But a group of people that I think will benefit from this AI impact is the UI UX people. Trust me, they will benefit from it. I mean, because they basically already see things from the user's perspective. Most developers don't. If you can see things from user perspective, you understand what the product does, then you can build the apps by yourself. So that's why I think that's an industry I believe that is about to like take off in a very, very insane manner. So if you're in that space, good luck to you. I think I'll do a post on that. People who I think will benefit from AI coders. I mean, the UI UX guys would. I strongly believe that. So, like I said, it's still very early, but I kind of have this very strong conviction that two things. One, first of all, two steps. One, learn the foundation of software development because at this early stage, AI is going to be very trashy. But in the next 5 to 10 years, why I believe AI would have drastically improved its coding knowledge is that one thing that's going to fuel AI is the competition that it brings, that comes out of it. So when you have Google, Amazon, what do you call it, OpenAI, Elon Musk throwing massive resources, China throwing massive resources at artificial intelligence, just know that this is just the beginning. Looking at the fact that AI can literally build videos, yeah, it might be bad, they might not be quality right now, but they can make videos. They can make videos. What is code? So in the next 5 years, I really believe that you should focus more on solving problems, focus more on higher level thinking, higher level tasks, creativity, and problem solving. But right now, just know the foundations and know how to leverage AI to build the actual solutions. Yeah, because I've never been a fan of no code tools. No code tools are kind of like they feel worse to build applications. So that's my little prediction, which is one. I believe it's 5 years from now where developers will be very, very in less demand. Right now, people should focus on building foundational knowledge. Right now, people should focus on in the next 5 years, people should focus on higher level tasks, problem solving, organization skills, being able to understand problems that are being solved. For example, if you're trying to solve a transportation problem, understand this from a value perspective, not from like a technology perspective. That is where I see a lot of founders make mistake. They try to solve some problems from a technology first, not from the actual problem itself. So I don't want to ramble for too much because I don't script my videos for now. Thank you very much for showing up. I have to go to bed now. I still have like some content to review, then write like a draft for going to bed. But thank you very much for tuning in regardless. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.